Number 1 is Bank View, ridden by Graham McCourt. 2 is Forest Sun, ridden by Richard Guest. 3 is Morley Street, who's won it for the last 2 years, the stable companion of Forest Sun, ridden this afternoon by Richard Dunwoody. He's been ridden to his last 2 successes by Jimmy Frost, and come to that to 2 Breeders' Cup successes and a champion hurdle as well. 4 is Propero, ridden by Eamon Murphy. 5, Valiant Boy, Mr. Shane Lyons. And 6, Minaret's Girl, ridden by Tony Mullins. Here's how they're betting.
With Morley Street, the odds-on favourite. 6 to 5 on. Minaret's Girl, 11 to 2 against. Bankview, also 11 to 2. And on 8 to 1, Forest Sun. Propero is 11 to 1. That opened at 8, so has drifted considerably. And the outsider, Valiant Boy, is 50 to 1.
Running very steadily in the early stages indeed. Propero going on from Bankview as they come to the first of the 12 flights. Propero, Bankview, Minaret's Girl. Morley Street is the back marker of the sextet. Propero from Bankview, Minaret's Girl over on the far side, Forest Sun, Valiant Boy, and Morley Street. Propero, Bankview, and Minaret's Girl, with Forest Sun just in behind him, then Valiant Boy has taken quite a strong hold, and Morley Street. Bankview now from Minaret's Girl and Propero as they enter the straight for the first time. Minaret's Girl going up again on the outside, the left of the picture as we see them. Over on the far side is Bankview, then Propero. Tony Mullins has decided to make running now on the mare, the only mare, of course, in the race. She comes down the stretch now to jump the first, and does it really well too. Minaret's Girl from Bankview and Propero as they come to the second in the straight on the first circuit. Minaret's Girl hops over that. From Bankview, cruising on the outside of Propero is Morley Street. But Minaret's Girl has opened up a really handsome lead as she races up towards the winning post on this first circuit. And she's going to give them something to do, although, as Tracy was saying, she'd be very much advantaged by a lot more cut in the ground. Getting a good cheer from the Irish supporters. Tony Mullins has lost his cap, but he certainly hasn't lost his rhythm. Going out into the country with a good 12 to 14 lengths advantage over Bankview, with Forest Sun, who's now moved into third place. Morley Street cruising in 4. 5 is Valiant Boy, and 6 now the one-time leader Propero. And Minaret's Girl and Tony Mullins riding for his father, setting him a task, his pursuers, as he comes to the first over on the far side. There are 3 down the back stretch, and the first of them, she really pings the mare. Morley Street, Richard Dunwoody obviously feels she's got quite enough lead, and he's let out a reef on Morley Street, who goes up on the outside of Forest Sun with Bankview close to there. Minaret's Girl jumped that 10 lengths clear of Morley Street, who goes up on the outside now, Forest Sun, then Bankview, Valiant Boy, Propero. They're going a real good clip. And this is too fast for Propero and Valiant Boy as Minaret's Girl comes to the last over on the far side. Just didn't jump that quite so fluently. Morley Street is cruising on the outside of Forest Sun, the 2 Toby Balding runners, with Bankview hanging on into 4th, a close 4th, a long gap then to Valiant Boy, and a still longer one to Propero as they begin to race now towards the home turn. And it's Minaret's Girl by only 3 now from Forest Sun, who has a stable companion cruising on his heels, with Bankview back in 4th. So as they race towards the home turn, Minaret's Girl still plugging on gamely in the lead from Forest Sun, and Morley Street on Forest Sun's outside, and then Bankview beginning to tower a little, and as they turn into the home straight now, in this Martell Aintree hurdle. They've got 3 flights left to jump, and Minaret's Girl still making them go as Morley Street moves into the challenging position now to try and win this for the 3rd successive year. Minaret's Girl by 2.5 to 3 lengths from Morley Street. Minaret's Girl under pressure now, being asked to extend. Minaret's Girl at the second last. She jumps it too clear of Morley Street, but Morley Street still pounding on and comes to take her. Morley Street moves into the lead. Is going to win this for the 3rd time in succession. He's only got to jump it. Morley Street lands clear now. He didn't jump it too brilliantly of Minaret's Girl under pressure. No need to give her a hard race, Tony. You're not going to get to Morley Street surely now. Morley Street, but he's holding out distress signals, Morley Street. He's tying up. Minaret's Girl is fighting back. It's Morley Street from Minaret's Girl. Morley Street has just won it from Minaret's Girl. 3rd is Forest Sun, and 4 is Bankview. So Morley Street, he won it all right for the 3rd year in succession, but he won it like a shadow of his former self, having to fight and really come to the end of his tether to withhold that renewed challenge of Minaret's Girl. No wonder Jimmy Frost didn't win the champion hurdle on him. And so the result of the Martell Aintree hurdle is first number 3 Morley Street, owned by Michael Jackson Bloodstock Limited, trained by Toby Balding. That's his 4th in a row in this Martell Aintree hurdle, and ridden by Richard Dunwoody, his 4th of the meeting. Second was number 6, the gallant Minaret's Girl, owned by Mr. T. McKeever, trained by Paddy Mullins and ridden by Tony Mullins. And third was number 2, Morley Street Stable Companion Forest Sun, owned by Michael Jackson Bloodstock Limited, trained by Toby Balding and ridden by Richard Guest.
Number 3, Morley Street, 5 to 4 on favourite. Second, number 6, Minaret's Girl, 11 to 2. Third, number 2, Forest Sun, 8 to 1. 6 ran.